Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're going to find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the expanding borders of Ripple and XRP, and I'm going to show you why this is a major deal. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, one thing right off the bat that I think we're all going to be able to agree upon, and that is this. This digital asset space is literally expanding at an absolutely amazing pace, literally breakneck speed. We have been watching country after country developing their central bank digital currencies, and some of them literally are getting ready to release those within the next 12 to 18 months. Now, just recently, we were told that the ISO 222 messaging standard was going to be delayed until March of 2023. Well, as it turns out, that is only partially true because a portion of those countries and the protocol that's involved in the ISO 222 messaging standard is being acted on right now, and it will have full implementation by March in those nations. And of course, around the globe by 2025. Well, just yesterday in my video, I was reporting that there are 10 countries that are predicted to have their CBDC ready for release literally by the end of 2023. And here's that article right here. Timelines accelerated as 10 central bank digital currencies to be live by the end of 2023. That is what's being predicted. Now, guys, I have an amazing website that I think you are going to really want to go and take a look at, and it's just right here. Now, what this is a central bank digital currency tracker, and it is quite amazing. And in fact, if you just scroll down, they're going to explain what a central bank digital currency is. And a central bank digital currency, CBDC, is a virtual money backed and issued by a central bank. As cryptocurrencies and stablecoins have become more popular, they're saying here, the world's central banks have realized that they need to provide an alternative or let the future of money pass them by. Well, guys, we know the central banks are not going to let the future of money pass them by. I mean, they'll bring the tanks out on the street, no doubt, before they ever release control of the monetary systems. But we also know that they have been working heavily behind the scenes, probably since 2015 to current date, to get these CBDCs ready to go. But what's interesting about this website is you can literally hover over a country to see its status. Now, since I'm from Canada, let's just hover over Canada here and just take a look. Now, look at that. You can see exactly the status that Canada is at with its development and potential readiness to implement their CBDC, just going on and looking at that right there. Well, if you page down here a bit, you're going to see some studies that have been done and what the key findings they have. And just take a look at this one. 10 countries have already fully launched a digital currency, with China's pilot set to expand in 2023. So go down a little further, and here you see the timeline race for the future of money. Guys, these central bank digital currencies are coming, and they are coming fast. Now, we know that Ripple is heavily involved with a lot of nations around the world, helping them to develop their central bank digital currency framework. And I just showed you a video from Ripple last night that explains how central bank digital currencies are issued on private ledgers through the XRPL, and how XRP will be utilized as a bridge asset. Well, something I want to show you is this right here with respect to Ripple itself. Ripple has been recognized, and this is back from August of this year, and it has even expanded much greater than this, but it's recognized as one of the fastest growing companies in all of America. Look, Ripple is a $15 billion valued company without even being traded on any public exchanges. I mean, that is truly amazing. You're talking about a unicorn, and that's what they call them when they're not listed on exchanges. And Brad Garlinghouse has literally come out and said that, hey, look, once this SEC lawsuit is over, Ripple is going to IPO, and all that private equity, boof, it's gone. And I'm going to tell you something. When this thing IPOs, I believe is just going to explode onto the market. It is going to be that big, because by that time, guys, the world is going to know who Ripple is and what they're about. Now, something I want to show you is this. Now, since about 2020, Ripple had put out their expansion plans and they've been following through. Take a look at this from October of 2022. Ripple continues European expansion, bringing the benefits of on-demand liquidity to France and Sweden. Now, we know this on-demand liquidity use case is probably the most killer use case that Ripple has out there. And what you're really talking about is the freeing up of all those nostro-vostro accounts that are held in all these banks around the world in each other's bank so that they can have liquidity, and that system is being vacated, and it's being vacated for on-demand liquidity, and ODL works with XRP. That's where we're going to see some amazing results. Now, interestingly enough, didn't stop there. Look at this right here. Ripple expands on-demand liquidity to nearly 40 payout markets, adding machine learning capabilities. This is phenomenal. Guys, just check this out. Today, Ripple, the leader in enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, announced on-demand liquidity customer momentum globally in new regions. Africa, Argentina, Belgium, and Israel, as well as current fiat-based RippleNet customers upgrading to on-demand liquidity in Australia, Brazil, Singapore, the United Arab Emirates, the UK, and the US. We are seeing such a massive move forward with this ODL, and you literally are watching the rails being laid right before you, and we can see where this train is going. Well, one of the big deals about Africa here is this. 57% of Africa's population lack any form of a bank account. Now, we have talked about how big it is going to be when we see the banking of the unbanked. Now, a lot of folks are going to say, well, what does that have to do with Ripple? We haven't really heard that about Ripple. Ripple has been behind the scenes for a long time working towards this goal of bringing in people that do not have access to these financial markets like we have and banking the unbanked. And I'm going to show you something right here. Just take a look at this. Ripple's insights, banking the unbanked. Fintech is improving life for billions of people. Don't kid yourself. And why is this such a big deal? Well, here's why, guys. Take a look at this. Ripple adds new ODL on-demand liquidity corridor with potential value of nearly $1 trillion. We are not talking about some small potatoes deal. This is an untapped gold mine for fintech and the financial markets when you're talking about the banking of the unbanked. And you just read just a little bit down in this article right here, and you can see after expanding its ODL corridors to various countries around the world, Ripple has partnered with a major fintech company in Africa to help it seamless and low-cost payments for its clients around the globe. And they're telling them, hey, this is what ODL is. The necessity of bringing the system of electronic payments to MFS Africa has emerged as the amount of clients who are using mobile cash transfers on the continent is growing exponentially. Now, guys, I have been to Africa 4 times, and I have been to various countries, and in Rwanda especially, I have watched folks literally that you would think couldn't afford anything walking around with cell phones and stuff like that. Now, one of my subscribers one time said, well, how are they going to bank the unbanked? I mean, don't they know that these guys don't even have access to cell phones? Well, that's the whole point. You literally have people going out there, setting up cell towers in these small remote areas and villages, and they're handing cell phones out at no cost and teaching them how to use it so they can be brought into this new digital economy. It is really something else. And when you see that it is just an untapped resource, and you're talking trillions of dollars of value. It is truly amazing. Now look, I have another video separate from the one I showed yesterday from Ripple that explains how ODL works and the benefits of this on-demand liquidity. And it's about a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes long. Why don't we watch that, and then we'll come right back and discuss it a little more.
The market for global payments is immense. Estimated at over $130 trillion and growing. But its infrastructure is archaic. The challenge? Trapped capital, intermediaries with high fees, slow settlements, incomplete transaction data, frustrating failure rates, and single-point security exposures. At Ripple, we understand these challenges and have created an innovative payment solution that leverages the XRP ledger and the digital asset XRP. XRP is the perfect crypto for payments because it transacts quickly at very low cost with high throughput and is carbon neutral. Ripple's payment solution uses XRP to bridge fiat currencies, eliminate pre-funding, and makes payment terms visible, which supports our partners' compliance efforts. And we offer affordable line of credit options that enable capital agility and rapid scaling. When you are ready to scale to new corridors, our network provides you access to premier receivers in key markets that you can start transacting with in as little as 4 weeks. Here's how a Ripple payment works. The sending institution requests a fiat-to-fiat quote on pricing and foreign exchange, or FX. The sender receives and approves a quote with pre-negotiated FX margin from the receiver. The sender submits the payment instructions. The sender debits funds from a digital asset wallet funded by Ripple with XRP and transfers funds to the receiver in less than 3 seconds. The receiver immediately pays out the end beneficiary in fiat according to the payment instructions. In parallel, the receiver converts XRP to fiat. The sending institution is invoiced at the start of the following business week, post-transaction. The benefits are clear. Payments in seconds with lower transaction fees that are available when you need them, are reliable, transparent, and are managed elegantly. From remittance to small and medium enterprise to treasury payments, Ripple transforms your global payments.
So wasn't that an eye-opener? Doesn't it show you how massive ODL is going to be around the globe? And we can literally see the adoption of it happening all over, and in Europe, in Africa, in Southeast Asia, in South America, and in North America. Guys, it is coming, and it's coming fast. Now, something else I want to show you here is Ripple Swell, which happens every year, is going on, literally started today, November 16th and 17th, and this is a major deal. Of course, it was fully booked. It was fully booked a while back, and it is a big ticket to get into this thing. But this is where Ripple comes out and literally shows all of their stakeholders what's coming next and what to expect. And people have looked so forward to these events. They started out small, but now they are illustrious and massive. And just take a look over here at what the agenda is at a glance. And you can see, guys, what they're talking about is cryptocurrency the next internet? What about global payments landscape, strategy and best practices for central bank digital currencies? They're going to be leveraging crypto within business operations, liquidity in crypto, who plays a key role, scaling your business with crypto and blockchain, custody's role in crypto economy, on and on and on. These are major topics. And what's really great is after Swell's over, all kinds of video information comes out. We learn a whole lot more. Now, guys, this is the video I have for you today, and I truly hope you enjoyed it. In fact, I hope that you can see how rapidly expanding Ripple is and the utilization of XRP in all of these corridors. It is genuinely going to be phenomenal. Now, like always, if I said something that you disagree with, will you drop that down in the comments right there? And if there's something I left out, you drop that down in there as well. Open it up to the community and start a discussion. So guys, before you go, I just want to remind you of our live stream coming up at Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Texas time, where we're celebrating reaching that goal of 10,000 subscribers. Now, I've got some amazing things that we're going to be releasing for the whole community. It is going to be truly amazing. In fact, I was working on a bunch of it today, and I can't wait to show it to you. I think you're really going to love it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there on Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Well, guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And hey, if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos, but you haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.